The school shooting this week in Nashville and the shootings at high schools in North Texas over the past few weeks, leaving everyone a little rattled, especially students. How can we help children with their feelings and their thoughts? That is the focus of this week's Here and Now conversation with Fox 4's Shaun Rabb.
I'm talking with Antoinette Martinez, a licensed professional counselor here in Dallas. Thank you for taking time to talk with me, Ms. Martinez. And
thank you.
You know what? Wow, we've had this school shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. Before that, and when it was in my mind to contact you, we had two shootings back to back, and then we had a third shooting, if you recall, in Colorado, 3 days in a row. First, tell me about what we're feeling, this anxiety.
Yes, sir. First of all, you hit the nail on the head. We are feeling so much anxiety and we are feeling so much uncertainty. We're not sure what to do anymore. And that doesn't feel very well in our souls. You know, Shaun, on the very first day of school this past August 2022, my son asked me in the car, he said, "Mom, why did DISD make our book bags be see-through?" And I answered him. And then he said, "Well, what about our lunch boxes? Those aren't see-through. What if someone pulls out a gun at lunch?" And I didn't know how to answer him. It was a really tough question on the way to school, the first day of school.
How do we reconcile what we're feeling, Antoinette Martinez?
Well, first of all, specifically regarding children in the schools, kids have a lot of questions. Behind those questions are feelings. And that's my job as a therapist, is to help people process their thoughts and feelings. And so what I encourage parents to do is take a moment to breathe. First of all, when their kids come home with these really hard questions, they don't have to force themselves to answer the question right away. The first thing they can do is help identify the feeling behind the question. And then parents can take the time to reflect on what feeling has been evoked in them. And I bet you what's going to happen is that the parents are going to find that they're feeling very similarly to their child. And the parent can connect with the child regarding the feeling first. And then they can hit the tangible answers to the questions.
We want to protect our children at all times. Do we protect them from these images?
We need to know our children. We need to know which one of our children are prone to worry more, who are going to stay up at night and ask lots of questions before they fall to sleep.
So what are the questions I should ask my child when they come home?
How are you feeling? How is your day? I think we also need to be talking about school lockdowns with our children. I do hear kiddos come into their therapy sessions and they want to talk and process their feelings about the lockdown drills that they're practicing at school. I imagine that it's not only hard on children, but it's also probably hard on teachers as well. And when we watch these things unfold as a society, we're experiencing collective PTSD, collective trauma. And the hope is that we can heal collectively.
How can folks find you and, if they need you, get to you, Antoinette Martinez?
Yes, sir. I own a practice called Nourish Play Therapy. Our website is nourishplaytherapy.com, and they can contact me at info@nourishplaytherapy.com.
Antoinette Martinez, thank you for the valuable insights you've shared with us. Thank you for telling us we have to be honest with our children about what's happening in our world and their schools, potentially.
That's right. If they notice that we're hiding things, they're going to ramp up the feelings of anxiety that they have. So honesty is always the best policy. Honesty in an age-appropriate way.
Very good. Very good, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Antoinette Martinez can be reached again through the website, nourishplaytherapy.com. Talk to your children and listen to them and to yourself about how you are thinking and feeling about the tragic events that are happening right now.